Good morning, students. I hope all of you are fine. Today we are going to continue with our chapter Heat, and today's topic is heat transfer. Heat transfer means the transfer of heat from one object to other object. Means transfer of heat from the object having the higher temperature to the object having the lower temperature. You can see also in the figure that there is a one warmer object having that is shown by the redness level at higher, and there is one another cooler object having the redness level at lower level. So the transfer of heat from the warmer object to the lower lower temperature means colder object until the both objects attain the same temperature. You can give one example that suppose you have a cup of hot tea, and if we dip a steel spoon in it, after some time we find that temperature of the spoon rises and it becomes hot. Here some of the heat contained in the hot tea has been transferred to the spoon which is placed in it. In this example, heat moved from hot tea to the cold spoon. We know that, like suppose you are preparing the Maggi on the in a pot that is put on the flame of the gas burner. After some time you see that heat from the hot flame is transferred to the cold utensil, and when a hot utensil is removed from the gas burner it cools down slowly. In this case heat is transferred from hot utensil to the surrounding. So heat flow is the transfer of heat from the object having an higher temperature to the object having the lower temperature. The flow of heat stops when two objects attain the same temperature. This means that no heat will be transferred from one object to another if the temperature of both the objects is same. For example, if an iron ball at a temperature of 40 degrees Celsius is dropped into bucket containing water at same temperature of 40 degrees Celsius, then heat will not flow either from the iron ball to the water or from water to iron ball, because both iron ball and water are at same temperature of 40 degrees Celsius. Okay, so you can also see in the figure that we have the three blocks, we have two blocks, block A and block B. Block A is represented by the red color and block B by the blue color. Block A, the red color having a higher temperature than the block B that is having the blue color. When the heat is transferred from the warmer block to the cooler block, this heat will transfer until the two blocks are at same temperature, then heat flow stops. Means both will have the same temperature. This is known as the transfer of the heat. In the simple term, we can say that movement of heat across the boundary of the system due to the temperature difference between the system and the surrounding. There are three modes of the heat transfer. One is the conduction, second is convection, and third one is the radiation. There is a difference between the conduction, convection, and radiation. Conduction means the transfer of heat from one substance to another due to the direct contact. Like suppose you put the pot, you put like the any of the utensil, hot utensil into your hand. After some time your hand become hot. That is the transfer of heat from the one solid object to the other object, that is known as the conduction. Second one is the convection that take place in the liquid and the gases. Means the transfer of heat through a fluid because of the molecular motion. Means from a hot liquid to the cold liquid, that is the convection. And third one is the radiation, energy that is radiated or transmitted in the form of rays, waves or particle, that is known as the radiation. The radiation, it will take place in the like like you can see in the flame, the radiations, that is the hot flame radiation is transferred to the us, that is known as the transfer of the heat by the form of the radiation. You can see by this easy example in the figure that conduction, the ground heats the air, convection, the warm air rises, and in the radiation, the sun heats the ground. These are the basics about the conduction, convection, and radiation. I am concluding in detail. Energy is transferred by direct contact in the conduction. Convection. Energy transferred by mass motion of molecules. Third one is radiation. Energy is transferred by electromagnetic radiation. Okay. So I am concluding it. What we have discussed. We have discussed about the transfer of heat, their definition, their example, what is the mechanism, and what are the ways of the transfer of the heat. Okay, thank you. If you have any doubt, then you can call me or message me.